I'm live. Oh. Better in a second. There we go. All right, let me get this door shut. Oh, my goodness, what a day. Well, let's get everything out and get everything read up. Mark, how you doing? All right, guys. Hope everybody's doing good today. A little stormy here. We've got another pop-up storm as we've had just every day this in the part of July up into August. That's that time of year. Little pop-up storms come on and hit us up. So, but this live stream is brought to you by Comp and Choke Choke Tubes. Comp and Choke Choke Tubes gives the high-performance shooters and hunters consistency and confidence shot after shot. Also brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition. You can have the best camo in the world, the best decoys, the best gun, but at the end of the day, the only thing that truly matters is the ammo, and that is why I use Comp and Choke Choke Tubes and Salt Creek Custom Ammo. Chris, how you doing? Put that up. You know, Mark, I just got a text from RD, and he said the same thing. He says, "Please don't send it this way. I am tired of cutting grass." So am I, dude. I cut it Friday, and I need to cut it again. It is crazy. It is crazy. Y'all need rain bad. We got too much of it. Bougie's in here kicking the door open. I don't know what she wants. Where you want, huh? Come on. We'll sit down. I gotta have the door somewhat shut so I don't bother everybody. Okay. All right. Oh, we got a lot of it, dude. I mean, the rain here is the swamps are flooded. I mean, it's high water now, big time. We got too much. I was talking to Craig earlier today, and he said, I mean, his blind almost floated off. He's got it on pontoons. It almost floated off. They had to go down and chase it, get it back, get it moored up again. One of the farmers in the area, some of the land he hunts on, lost his entire corn crop. More than likely, he's going to lose his tobacco crop. They've got several barns and small, I call them warehouses, but they're just small sheds kind of things. They're going to lose them because of the flooding. He said you can turn off the highway onto the dirt road and actually launch a boat and run it down the road, run it down the dirt road. That's how much water they've got right now. It is a lot of water. The otter's snoring something terrible. That's funny. Bougie finally laid down. Bougie's been feeling kind of poorly lately. She got sick the other day and threw up something. I still don't know what it is. Then she's got a case of diarrhea that's unbelievable. She seemed to be a little bit better this afternoon. Kind of wanting to jump around and bark and play and whatnot, but she was feeling bad. I mean, bad. I mean, she got in my lap Friday night and she didn't want to get down. She stayed in my lap almost all night. Well, let's see what went on this weekend for me. Well, it was me and Miss Kitty's 36th wedding anniversary. Was Sunday. Hey, Cole, how you doing? Me and Miss Kitty had our wedding anniversary. It was 36 years. And for those that live in South Carolina, you have probably heard of the Mill Pond Restaurant, the Boykin Mill Pond Restaurant in Boykin, South Carolina. And we went down there Saturday night and got some dinner and had a real good time. And came, and like old people, we came home and ate our dessert and watched TV. But we had a good time. Probably ate some kind of dead yard. It could have been Mark. Oh man, it was. I don't. Whatever it was. It was. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Oh my goodness. So how was everybody's weekend? Granted, you guys in South Carolina, I talk to y'all just about every other day, but how was y'all's weekend? Anybody do anything special? I was talking to, God, I can't remember his name to save my life. Am I coming to Oklahoma and hunt with you this year? I don't know, dude. I tell you what, you helped me sell some T-shirts. I got my first check today, and I was eight products shy of what I wanted to make. So I get some shirts sold, some hats sold. There's a good chance I'll come out there. But I don't know what she ate, dude. Oh my God, whatever it was just absolutely nasty. I mean, that's pretty tough. I got the breakdown of what I sold this month or the month of July, and I wasn't expecting to make a fortune and retire or anything, but that's pretty tough when you set a mark, you set a goal, and then you miss it by eight pieces of merch. No, it wasn't Miss Kitty's lasagna. Trust me, that dog ain't getting none of that. That's mine and mine alone, brother. I am a very stingy person when it comes to her lasagna. She could make me one. She could make two of them. and I would eat 1 3/4 of it. I'd eat one full pan and 3/4 of the other. I'm not kidding you. I could sit down and just, I look like Garfield when I eat her lasagna. That's how good it is. I can't remember the guy's name to save my life. He has a YouTube channel, M Cult, M-Cult. I know he comes in here sometimes. I was talking to him the other day, and while he was doing a live stream, and I was on it just while I was working, and trying to get up with him, see if he wants to go for a boat ride. I'm ready to go for a ride, y'all. I'm telling you, come. I'm ready. Mark, Cole, anybody else in here from South Carolina, y'all want to go for a boat ride? Let's do it this weekend because I'm ready. I need to get out. I need to get in the swamp. I need to smell the water. I want to get out there. And just go for a boat ride. Bring a cooler full of your favorite drink, and mine will be Diet Mountain Dew and some snacks. Bougie be riding in the front. Let's go for a boat ride. Y'all ready? I'm ready to do it. I can do it Friday or Saturday. I just want to get out of here. I'm tired of being cooped up at the house. You got to work this weekend. You be down to go? Yeah, I got to get out of here, man. I haven't hardly done anything this summer, as far as getting out in the woods. I mean, I've been training Bougie. Don't get me wrong. I've been shooting and training Bougie, but that's it. I have not put the boat in the water. I want to put it in and go for a ride. I know the water's high. I know it's going to be running fast, but I still want to get in there. Good Lord, how mercy. Now that is a blast from the past. Pork chop, what's going on, son? Take the wife. No, she's gonna be gone, man. That's why she ain't gonna be here. She's leaving Wednesday. We're picking up the grandbaby tomorrow, and then she'll be leaving out Wednesday to head up to see her mama. Doing good, man. If you haven't heard, Pork Chop, I'm selling t-shirts. I got t-shirts, got a website. If you look down the bottom of the scrolling, www.daddyduck365.com. I got some really cool shirts in there. Shirts, hats, all kind of stuff. Go and order about $400 or $500 worth of stuff. Help me out. I know you got the money. But how's life? How's life with you, Pork Chop? Y'all doing all right down there? And go ahead and check them out, dude. I think you'll like them. I'm wearing one now. Daughter just turned 16. I have no money. Wow. All good in the hood. Cool beans. Y'all been busy this summer with work? We've had to keep our guy kind of busy. We had some issues with the AC at my house. How's Beaver doing? Beaver is a wild child. Guys, if you don't know, what is your have you changed the channel name, or is it? Have you changed the channel name? Pork Chop, y'all changed the channel name, or is it still the same? Yeah, you. So is it now Pork Chop Outdoors or what? That's what it is? Artist formerly known as Jeremy Albritton. Guys, if you can find Jeremy's page, his YouTube channel, the man is a master at catching a certain type of fish that we will argue the name of forever and a day. He's down in Louisiana, so he's going to call them sockeye. I call them crappie. Yankees call them crappie. But he is a master at catching crappie. Makes some of the prettiest crappie jigs I've ever seen. I got a handful of them over here. If the water was right, I'd probably go try to go catch some of them swamp crappie this weekend, but the water's too hot. I got you. But he's down there in Monroe, Louisiana, home of right down the road from where Phil Robinson and them live. But yeah, dude, if y'all like to watch fishing videos and whatnot, and he says he ain't put nothing out recently, but go watch his old stuff. And boy, he can make, like I said, his crappie jigs are unbelievable. Well, I'm glad you came in, dude. What we cooking on the grill tonight? Because there is not a night that I have known you in the 3.5 years I've known you that you're not, when you come on, you're always cooking something. So what we cooking tonight on the grill? But I'm ready to go for a boat ride. I'm ready. I need to get out there. I don't need to get out there early. I don't want to get out there late, but I don't need to get out there early. Hey Charles, what's going on? Eating leftover sausage from last night. I got some venison sausage from a buddy of mine, and I think I'm going to put them on the smoker this week. I got 2 packs of them. I'm gonna go ahead and break them all out, and that's what I'm gonna put them on the smoker probably Wednesday, and go get me some buns, some of them big old hoagie roll buns. That's probably what I'm gonna do, unless I can get my old Mark to come over, or somebody else from South Carolina wants to come over this week. We'll cook them all together. It shouldn't take too long to cook. Craig, how you doing, buddy? I seen you come in. I just meant to say hey. I was in the middle of talking. I got 2 packs left. I got all kind of loins and hamburger. So last week, and now that I got a handful of people in here, last week or last Monday, I asked y'all to do me a favor and pray for an unnamed person. And if you don't think the power of prayer does not work, let me tell you something. What he had told me, and I'm not going to get all into it because that's his business and whatnot, but what he told me I was very, very concerned about what was going on health wise. And today he called me and said that he got a bill of health from the doctor. He doesn't have what they think he got or what he thought he might have or what. But he is doing very well. And so if y'all don't think the power of prayer don't work, I'm here to tell you it does. Mark Taylor. I heard Harvard Meatpacking went. Yes, they went out of business, dude. They closed up. The only place I got close enough that I can get processing deer and wild hog will be Peach Orchard here in Sumter, or right outside of Sumter. I got like 2 packs of deer meat, and that's it. Oh, we got plenty. I tell you what I did. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I went out and I went to the processing plant, and I said, hey, listen, if you got some unclaimed deer meat, let me know. I put my name on a list, and they call me every so often. I'll go up there, and if I need it, I go in there and pick it up. I'm serious. I kid you not, dude. I'm going to keep my freezer stocked, especially nowadays. RD, what's going on? How you doing? If Noel's around, tell him I said hey. But yeah, dude, I mean, there's no, I don't deer hunt as much as I used to. And, I may get out 2 or 3 times a year. That's it when it comes to deer hunting. And, law of averages, you may not, the times you go, you may not even see anything. So, why not? Why not call the processor and say, hey, hey, I need meat. Yeah, Mark, I got you. But that's what we've been doing. And I got a freezer full. I tell you what I want to do is the next one is if I get heads up, I want to get a roast. I want to get a deer roast. Okay, a roast. And I want to prep it up, and I'm either going to put it on the smoker, which is a good idea. But I think what I want to do with it is put it in a crock pot and cook it like a Mississippi pot roast. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And when he gets that pull away tender where it's just falling apart, pull the meat out and take the tortillas and dip them in that au jus sauce and fry them, and then fold them over a little bit, and then stuff them and make a Mississippi deer pot roast taco. Yes, sir. That's what I'm thinking about doing. You pay for the shipping, I'll send you a deer roast. I think that will taste good. Man, you know how much shipping would cost on that thing to pack it in dry ice to be sent here? Whew. Oh. I tell you what, Craig, me and Mark come up there. I'm gonna spend the day before and cook us up another another Boston butt. Come hunt with me and get it while you're here. I do want to get out there, dude. I just don't know if I can do it. I got to see what's going on. We talked about this a while back. Basically, Mark, what you're saying is you got an otter-tailed beaver. Is that what you're saying? You got a black otter-tailed beaver. Man, that Kitty went to she went to Columbia yesterday. Went and did some candle making with our daughter, and she stopped at this store and they had a bunch of toys and stuff for dogs, and she bought a whole bunch of stuff. And, came back and we dumped the toys on the floor, and about 3 hours later, Bougie done ate all of them. I have never. I'm not a big organ eater. I have never. I'm not a like. I don't like liver and stuff like that. I can eat gizzards if they're fried right. So ready to see him on a redheaded Drake. I can eat gizzards if they're fried right. But I don't normally eat organs. Be interested to see what everybody else has to say about it. Chicken livers. I'm not really a big fan of chicken livers either. I want a pintail. Mark, I just want to shoot a duck right now. That's all I want to do. I just want to shoot a duck. I don't care. Liver pudding, yeah. Well, okay, I do eat liver pudding. And now I don't know where to get my liver pudding at because I used to get it from Harvin and they're closed up. So I don't know who else's tastes good. I'm gonna try see if I can get a hold of nieces and try theirs, but old coot decoys. Hey Jeff, I see you're not streaming from an arc, so that's good. Yeah. It didn't, you know, um, it rained. Don't get me wrong, it rained, but it didn't it didn't puddle up like I thought it was going to do. It didn't. It just didn't do it. You like Nice? Dry down where you're at. Yeah, we had that tropical storm came through, and I thought it was going to dump a lot more rain here than what it did. Now it dumped a bunch of rain on the coast. I ain't gonna lie about that. And but it didn't flood like I thought it was going to do here where I'm at. Now my sister's house flooded a little bit. I know that Craig and Charles, they got a lot of water. They're flooding big time. But we didn't get it like I thought we were going to get it. I'm going to put Mark Taylor on Catfish Point. Just got to be there. Yeah. I am ready to go shoot some ducks. I can't tell you how bad. 10, 12 inches for me, some flooding. Okay. Now you sent me those pictures of, well, you didn't send me the picture, you sent me the link to Fair Bluff, I believe. And of course that town always floods, but what's left of that town. But they got a bunch of water. With that new Browning. Go to the gym. What? Whoa, wait a minute. Go to a gym. Boy, you trying to get fit? Man, you're going to hurt my feelings. All right, buddy. You come back when you get a chance. You take care of yourself. Yeah, I know the spot you're talking about. Getting swollen. I'm getting swollen around. That's what I'm getting. No, I know the spot you're talking about, Craig. I'm ready to do it. I'm telling you straight up. I am ready. You done got too daggum fat. I'm the same way, dude. I need to lose some. I just can't push away from the table. Well, I got two problems. I sit at a desk all day and I can't push away from the table. That's my problem. Oh, Lordy. Who else we got in here? We said we got 14 people in here. Well, we ain't got that long to dove season. That's right. And I can't wait. Dove season, goose season, teal season. I just want it all. River, what's up? What is going on? You staying dry where you're at? How'd y'all fare the storm? Oh, I heard we got another one out there rolling around, another hurricane, but I ain't heard too much from it. If we get too much more rain, I'm gonna have to go up to Craig's house and drive up 95 in my Go Devil. All good, birded in the storm, actually in Mount Pleasant. Cool beans. Did you see anything unusual? Just out of curiosity. A sooty turn. Okay. I know what a turn is, but I don't know what a sooty turn, what it looks like, but I will look it up later. I think they said it was going to stay offshore. A magnificent frigate bird. Chris, Duckalope Outdoors, what's going on? I'm ready to do some birding, but I'm ready to shoot some birds. That's what I'm ready for. Oh, we just sitting there talking and laughing and cutting up, man. You know how it is around here. It'll be one of them nights. Just see what everybody's up to. Well, the problem is, Jeff, you never know. They say it's going to stay offshore, and then all of a sudden it does a weird turn and slams somebody. I don't want anybody to get this. I don't want anybody to be displaced or anybody to get hurt or lose any property or anything like that. But I am digging the idea of a lot of water right now because we need it. Fill up some of them holes. Mountain of bull canvasback. Cool beans. All right, Chris, I went and got that Make Ducks Migrate again. I got it in the camo hat now. Looking like it's going to hit Bermuda. Cool, man. I'm glad you like it. Keith, what's up? Keith, you left early last week, and somebody was asking you a question. I think it was Mark that was asking you a question, but I don't forgot what it was. Duck hammer. So what else, guys? Y'all gonna have to help me out with a topic tonight because I didn't come prepared for nothing. Really, really, what? You gotta remember, Lord have mercy, Chris. Only you. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that fool. That is some stupid. God Almighty. But that's how most of them are. They're just stupid. Hey, I guess he is lucky that he does have some protection, I should say, because he'll tick off the right veteran and whew, The whole problem with that is the stolen valor part. That's what gets. I mean, he doesn't. He screwed his state up. I mean, big time, big time. But the stolen valor part is what gets me about everything that he's done and everything he's screwed up. You know, is bismuth worth it? Yes, I think bismuth is worth it. I love bismuth, dude. Yeah, I love it. It to me, it is. Um, it's very worth it. Heyday decoys are space age stuff. Never seen anything like them. I'm telling you, dude. I've been telling people the whole time. Ever since I put my hands on them, I fell in love with them. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to change all my decoys. I'm going to get them changed out to this stuff. And I mean, I had all kind of decoys at one time, dude. I had herders. I had the Averys, the Hidgens. I've had them all. G&H. Um, um, Salt Creek bismuth is the best in the market. That's why I only shoot it. I being that I grew up, and there's a handful of people in here, with a few people that are in here, Mark Taylor, Craig, Charles, I believe. We grew up, Jeff. We grew up shooting lead, and when you get a shot that is very similar to what lead used to do, when we were able to shoot it, it just takes you back to those days, and you I mean, you hit something, it's generally 90% of the time it's dead. Bismuth is awesome when it is made properly. Yes, sir, it is. It's been worth it, and really isn't much more premium than premium steel loads. Thoughts on the new Mojo Mallard machine? I have not seen it. I am not a big fan of mechanical decoys anymore. I mean, even though I own 13 Mojos, actually, I took a bunch of them and took them to Craig's house and put them in his shed. So I'm not really, I'm old school, Chris. I still like a jerk string. I do have one of the little wobbler things. To be honest, I don't think it puts out enough ripples to matter. But I like a jerk string and kicking water. That's just me. I know some people have gotten some stuff, and they like it, and that's fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use it or whatever. I just rather sit there and have a jerk string and have 2 or 3 jerk strings going and kick some water. That's just me. I guess I'm just old school with that. I guess it's a lot of it, especially since I've started video and stuff. I mean, you got to carry enough batteries for your cameras. Now you got to carry batteries for your machines and your flappers and all that stuff. And it's just, I mean, your whole bag is filled up with batteries. You know, you got to have a special bag for just nothing but batteries. And I just don't care for it too much. Not to say that I haven't used them, not to say that I won't use them in the future. It's just, let's see here. Keith says 3 things that make a bismuth load great. 1, fully encapsulating the shot. 2, shot buffer. And 3, velocities between 1,200 and 1,300 feet per second. And I am in so much total agreement about that. Listen, I've shot enough of Keith's ammo over the past year. The golden duck lure bringing right where you. Hey, make ducks migrate again, brother. That's right. Keith needs to add the number 4 bismuth to the website. He's holding back. Dad needs the overtime. I love the Federal Premium Copper Plated 2 3/4 number 6. It was a killing load. And see, I like the Winchester Western, the old Winchester Western in the either 5s or the 7.5s. Those were my favorite loads in copper plated lead. You got that right, Jeff. Careful what you wish for, RD. Woo! But I am ready. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I got to buy a hunting license, and I'll be there. Choke. You talking about choke tubes? When I shoot bismuth, I have the patterns that I have shot, the gauges. Everything seems to pattern better with an improved cylinder in the bismuth, and modified. That seems to give the best patterns when you're shooting bismuth, in my opinion. Again, shooting ducks that are decoying, so 35 yards or less. If they're not, then I'll stretch it out with a. If they're not wanting to decoy and there's pass shooting, I may want to stretch it out with a modified. I have shot them with a full choke, and it doesn't do too bad. But I think I get a better pattern load with improved cylinder. The choke tubes I shoot are comp and choke. That's all I shoot now is comp and choke. Unless it's a factory, unless I have a factory tube, that's all I have. But I'm shooting nothing but comp and choke right now. And when it comes to TSS, the more open, the better you are. And if you can get a cylinder, and I kid you not, get a cylinder tube, and it holds a whole lot better when you're shooting TSS. Stay away from the full, over decoys, improved cylinder, all that. I'll screw that improved cylinder in, and I'll shoot with that improved cylinder. I can shoot both bismuth and I can shoot TSS, but If I'm strictly shooting TSS, I'm going to put in my cylinder tube. Copper-plated lead was the bomb, hit like a hammer. And that's what bismuth does. Hits like a hammer, dude. And if you want the Thor's hammer, then you go to TSS. Yeah, and all my choke tubes, like Keith was saying, all my choke tubes are standard. I have standard full, standard modified, standard improved cylinder, standard skeet, standard cylinder. Oh man. Got you a shot cam today, Cobains. We had ducks back in those days and less hunters. Amen, brother. I mean, I remember growing up and people looked at you weird if you told them you duck hunted. I mean, they looked at you weird. I mean, big time weird. And why aren't you hunting deer? Why ain't you hunting hogs? You got more meat in them. You ain't got all that meat in a duck. Unless I call you, then you're never around. Yeah, people thought the same thing with me. And then all of a sudden, Duck Commander hit the store. I mean, his Duck Commander videos, and then it went to was it Duck Commander videos, and then he was doing Benelli, Duck Commander by Benelli, and he went to Duck Dynasty. I just like everything there is about duck hunting. I mean, from the ducks and the calls and the decoys and the boats and the guns and the shells and the dogs, the people. I mean, if you get around the right group, it don't matter if y'all shoot a duck or not that day. You're going to have some fun. I mean, it's just that simple. You you're just going to have some fun. I mean, people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, buddy. I mean, you know, I can't tell you how many times, even the past couple of years, me and Craig will be hunting together, and there'll be ducks flying, and we're just laughing and cutting up. We forget we just oh well. That's funny. Excuse me. That's funny. Hang on one second. But yeah, I do remember. I remember a 30-day season. I remember when it went to 45 days. I remember certain parts of our swamp, it was a 12 o'clock shutdown. Chris, all you got to do is call him, dude. He'll make whatever you want. You don't need 3-inch. You don't need a 3-inch shell, dude. 2 3/4 is ample. I'm gonna tell you right now, 2 3/4 number 5 will kill anything you want. Used to sound like a war in that swamp. Yes, it did, son. When them wood ducks would come to roost, oh my! What is this? You leave, you come back. You want to say hey to everybody? Come on, come here. Come on, come on, come on, hop up here. Come on, come on. Oh, oh, you're getting too big for this. Say hey to everybody. Say hello to everybody. There you go. Yeah, say hey to everybody. All right. Yeah. She's feeling a little bit better. She was up playing around this afternoon, so she's just she's being needy right now. When I started shooting bismuth, I went to 2 3/4. And granted, I was shooting 16, but I did test and pattern test some 3-inch, some 2 3/4 stuff. There's a little horn dog. Yep. But I found that 2 3/4 anywhere from 12 to 1300 is plenty. I think everybody just gets. You got to remember something. Steel loads, you need that. You don't really need not with today's steel, but with bismuth, you don't need a 3-inch shell anymore. If you're shooting ducks inside in that 35 yards, I mean, if you're going to be sitting there and sky blasting and is trying to stretch shots, yeah. But if you got ducks in the decoys, you don't need a 3-inch shell. I'm going to prove it this season. Now, the only 3-inch shells I'm going to shoot this year is going to be out of my 410. That's it. That's the only time I'm going to be shooting a 3-inch shell. But everything else is going to be 2 3/4. 12, 28, 20, 16, 12. If I shoot the 12 this year. I'm waiting for RD to break out the 3.5-inch loads. That's what I'm waiting. RD wants to shoot them when they're in the next state. All of my 2 3/4 that I've shot pattern great. That's all I can tell you. They pattern great. RD only shoot 2 3/4. You know you're shooting 3.5, buddy. You want to shoot them in the next state. And them high flyers come over. You pull the trigger on that 3.5, and when you go to pick them up, they'll be in 4 counties away. They glide. I'm surprised RD hadn't tried to build a waterfowl widowmaker from oh shoot, what's that boy's names? TK and Mike and TK. That was it. The Mike and TK videos. A double barrel waterfowl widowmaker. I just bought an old steel receiver gold 10. I'm about to have decided to launch 3 ounces of TSS out of this year. All right, Chris, I appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks so much. Give me a holler when you can. I would love. I shoot 3. You shoot 3 inches in the 20. Boy, you wanted to say that bad, didn't you? It popped up twice. Keith, I'd love to be there when you do that. Three ounces of TSS. All Scott Blast with the best of y'all, but he is my witness 2 3/4 all season. Woo, my goodness. Jeff Barrow, oh, I missed that one, Jeff. Hang on, 19 days and they'll turn me loose on those blue rockets. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Ours don't open up. Well, I'm going to Louisiana, and I'll get there on the 18th. I'll hunt the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. I'm ready for those rockets myself, man. Jeff, I'll be coming out with a blue rocket t-shirt and a dove and another one come September. It'll be awesome. I'm ready. I'm just so ready, man. I just want to go. I want to get on the road, ready to go. And the cool thing about the teal season this year is I won't have to drag a bunch of stuff. I don't have to drag a boat. I ain't got to drag decoys. All that's waiting on me. All I got to do is gun and cameras. I will miss bringing bougie. I will tell you that. I sky blasted with Matt one time, and I don't think I was going to make it. Yeah, the state. I tell you one thing, boys, if y'all wanted to see something that was hilarious, and we had one mallard drake. We were at the state trooper blind, and we had one mallard drake decided to cup up and come in. And there was 4 of us. And that duck died like 12 times. I kid you not. I don't know how many times Craig shot. I know I shot once. My son shot once. I think Jimbo unloaded his gun on it. Yeah, I don't know. That duck died. He was bellied up so fast his feet didn't get wet. Oh, boo boo. Oh man. Yeah, that was another low water hunt. Y'all don't. I know you don't know where the state trooper blind is. I understand that, but the daggum thing, the blind itself is elevated, not on stilts, but on a bluff. And I'm gonna tell you, once you get all your gear up to the top and get into the blind, you don't want to do anything for about an hour. You're just sitting there huffing and puffing and trying to catch your breath. It almost takes 3 people to hunt there because you got one at the bottom tossing stuff up to the guy in the middle of the bluff, just toss stuff to the guy that's at the top of the bluff. It's a climb, man. I think when we finally got there and got everything up, I looked at Greg and I said, "Man, we need a rope or something. We need to rappel off this thing." Whew. Oh man, oh man. What else, guys? Come on, help me out. We need something to talk about. I know Chris, if he's still here, Chris from Duckalope, he's probably busy working on that canvas back he's trying to mount. Probably launch over the Rockies. I'm serious, man. I'd like to see Keith shoot that 10 gauge or 3 ounces of TSS. I'm just wondering if he's going to bring one of them shooting sticks to hold it up with. Because I think barn of tobacco. Dude, that daggum, that blind, man, I'm telling you something, man. You climb to the top of that, you're at another elevation. I mean, you're sitting there looking for oxygen. You want Santee? I'm assuming you're talking about Hickory Top. It's Sky Blast. Oh yeah, that whole lake is nothing but sky blasting. Somebody told me the other day, I was sitting there talking to somebody else about bismuth and TSS and whatnot, and they didn't look at me. I can't afford it, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. You can't afford it, but if you quit sky blasting, you will find out that you actually love it. Yeah, I know you do, Craig. I just remember that day we were sitting in that blind and we were sitting there talking, and that big old 7-point walked out across the flat, and both of us wishing we had a rifle. We'd have had deer steaks that night for supper. I'm telling you. And if you ever, good Lord, if you ever go in the Otter Flats, boy, you better, man, that's a tough walk. Two or three shells per bird with steel shot. You can't afford one bismuth or TSS shell. Math is hard. Yeah, it is. Yes, sir, it will. I love it. I mean, you can't shoot lead. If you can't shoot lead, my next is bismuth and then TSS. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jimbo did get him later. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, that's some spooky that's some spooky country up there, Craig. That is some spooky country, man. You come off that river and you start walking, you gotta walk around a freaking mountain. You're never going back to the Otter Hole. Man, I love that. All I know, man, is that day one, first of all, Jimbo took us around the world to get to it. And that was number one. And when there was a whole lot easier walk to begin with, and I don't know why he went that way, but that first walk in there was crazy. But when those 75 mallards dropped into the decoys, that made up for it. That made up for it. Oh, Bougie's down here. She's down here dreaming, y'all. Get him, girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, she's down here dreaming. She's growling. It's okay. She's dreaming of what? She's dreaming of hunters hunting with a 12 gauge. And she knows better than that. She knows what old dad will do with that 16. She'll know. When I pull that gun out, she knows something's fixing to die. I'm going to find me the perfect place for a sub gauge hunt. I'm going to show y'all what it'll do. I am so ready. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get her in the dove field. I'm ready for that too. Oh, I meant to tell y'all. Was it yesterday? No, it was today. I'm sorry. We had some songbirds. Look like blackbirds, youngins fell out of the nest. I guess couldn't fly, and I didn't know they were in the backyard. They were hopping around, and I let Bougie out, and I'll be dadgum if she didn't run up to one and look at it and pointed it. She did. She pointed it, and that bird made a move, and when it did, she grabbed a hold of him and brought him straight to me. She knows what she's supposed to do. Oh yeah, Craig. Craig knows. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Yeah, we got a little bit. Everything's flooding. I know the swamps are flooding now. You should be able to go anywhere you want to. Anywhere. Um, I know Craig has got a lot of water where he's at. And Charles, they got a lot of water where they're at. But we didn't flood out here like I thought we were going to happen. I was really, kind of concerned that we were going to get flooded. We didn't get it as bad as I thought. Yeah, that's when I first got that gun, and we didn't have it set up. And I think Craig is also talking about the standard 16. When I'm on, we went out that day for the first time I ever dove hunted with him, and I shot. It may or may not have. It was a combination of the gun wasn't set up with the shim and the chokes. And Craig has seen me pull some doves down off with that thing. Mostly chase down a baby robin in the backyard. They are bird dogs. It's going to happen. Oh, yeah. That first day we went dove hunting, and I shot that I know Craig remembers. I shot that first dove, and with that old 16 of mine, and Craig turned around and looked at me and says, "Dang, you came for blood, didn't you?" Yup. We ended up shooting a 2-man limit there, and we went back last year and shot 23, and we were there for blood. That day, that one day, Craig, I know he remembers it. It was I started off, man, and I could not hit the broadside of a barn if I was standing inside of it with the gun 3 feet away. I don't know what was going on that early, but later on, I kind of got in the swing of things, and it was all she wrote. And I'll tell you, somebody else can shoot too. That's Craig. Y'all don't underestimate him. That old boy gets on, and he's on. And I got a real good feeling that old Mark Taylor is another one. He's hiding in the bushes. He'll come out and start shooting before you even know what's going on. I'll lay a 80 to 100 5 times on him with that old pounding. I may break that gun out again this year. I got some 7s. The only problem is he's got that standard full choke in it. But I gotta let those birds get away from me a little ways. I plan on. I really do. I hope we can get um, an old man, old gun hunt one day this year. Just to say we did it. Old guns, old men, old decoys, young dogs. Oh yeah, you know it is. Mark saying he's rusty. I don't think so. I know what you mean, brother. I tell you, say, Randy, what's going on? Glad you can make it. I tell you, I'd like to get back up to that one spot, that lake up north. I don't want you to name the name of it. I know the one you're talking about, but um, and hunt them points again. I think you mean. I think so. You add Charles in there. Like, man, I gotta pee. Yeah, it's up there. You got to put that all together. That's how you do that. You got to put that, man, I got to pee all together. You know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I know you do. With your buddy that makes all the decoys. Yep. I took my limit of 15 dubs last opener with 23 shells and thought I was rusty. Charles, that's funny. You got you a pocket dog, huh? You just stick him in your pocket. Keep your hands warm. Hey, if y'all have got, speaking of which, if y'all have got some dogs and you're maybe wanting to get them a new hunting vest, the neoprene hunting vest for your dogs, go over to Banded. I guess they got a sale on all of their natural gear stuff. And I picked up a vest for Bougie, a brand new one this year. It hadn't got to me yet. I just ordered it the other day. It was like $12.60, regularly priced at $50. I guess they got a clearance sale on their vet. So if you don't mind natural gear, go ahead and get you one. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but y'all know how I like natural gear. It was $12. I kid you not, $12.60. Well, whew, if you want to be part of that crowd, I would say Sitka, and you don't have to get the Sitka camo because they do make an all brown coat, a duck hunting coat, but they're probably, I would say, the best. And their clothing is just that simple. They're the best. He's a foot warmer. I got you. I would say Sitka is the best. I just can't afford them. But I mean, I got Natural Gear from Natural Gear coats, and I've yet to be cold in one. I think they're pretty good coats. I think Banded makes some good stuff. If you care to go to Drake, they used to make some good stuff. I don't know if they do or not anymore. I got a Drake coat back here in my closet. Hardly ever wear it. Drake waterfowl. I'm poor. I got you. Tideweed. Yeah. Well, RD, you do a lot with tideweed. I had a bad thing with them. So, but they are heated jackets. If that's something you're interested in, their waders are heated. Personally, I think I don't really care for all that, but I layer anyway, so it could be 18 degrees outside and I'll have my coat off. Keith Rogers Elite is a great Sitka knockoff and very reasonable price from Rogers Sporting Goods. I have never worn one. I don't know anything about those, about their coats and stuff. So that's good to know. Them thighs were warm. I wear uninsulated waders. I wear uninsulated breathable waders, and I broke ice wearing them, and I layer, so I'm comfortable. I have not yet been cold. Bought me a heated jacket from Temu. Got mine last season, never got cold because of the coat. I got you. I generally take my big coat off when I'm hunting. I wear it for the boat ride, and then once I get to where I'm going, I pull that big coat off. And again, I'm layered. So unless it's raining or sleeting or snowing, which it'll rain here before it ever snows or sleets, I generally don't wear my big coat again until I get back in the boat to after we picked up and getting ready to run it back to the land, and that's when I'll put it back on. If it hadn't already warmed up to 70 degrees by then. But I know, Keith, I know you're in the land of the frost giants, so you might want to look at some of these other coats. Minus 20 wind chills, you won't take it. That's what I'm saying. We don't get that kind of cold here, Jeff. I mean, we just don't get it. If I was to come out and hunt in weather like that, I'd probably buy another pair of waders or depending on how I'm hunting, maybe a set of coveralls. But we just don't have that kind of cold weather here, and I'm just going to layer up. Dude, I've been hunting here in December, January, and you put that big coat on, and even the boat ride, you break out into a sweat. Not even putting decoys out yet. You just break out in a sweat and you just want to get out of that stuff. I need something thick. We were breaking through 1 to 1.5 inches of ice last December in the boat. Yeah. All right, Craig, you take care of yourself, man. Thanks for coming in. What's say, Grant? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Just got home from looking at the deer. I got you. I'm not even thinking about it. I do have a couple places I can go deer hunt at, but and I might this year. I would just rather sit in a tree with somebody else and have them shoot the deer, and I'll just sit back and video it. To be honest with you. Well, how many did you see, Grant? You see any good ones? Well, we were sitting there talking about hunting coats, and Keith from Salt Creek was inquiring about different hunting coats. That's what we've been talking about. Heck, guys, I mean, I hardly even wear gloves anymore. I mean, I got a pair of gloves that I wear when I'm driving the boat, and when I'm done, I pull them off. When I'm picking up decoys, I put another set on. I'm ready for duck hunting, but just not the cold weather. I'm ready for the cold weather, dude. Man, you come down here, this hot, humid, and 3 bucks in the east field, $7 west field in my future driveway. Gotcha. I'm ready. That's how I feel, Keith. I'm ready for frostbite. I'm about tired of swamp ants. Oh my goodness. I mean, me and Kitty went out to eat Saturday night for the anniversary, and I'm gonna tell you, as soon as we got home, both both of us were trying to get into a pair of shorts quick. Not each other's, but getting into lighter clothing, and it was hot. I mean, you'd be sweating as soon as you get out of the car to get inside, and you'd be sweating when you come out. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for some cool breezes. And we haven't even hit the hot part yet. Usually the end of August is the hot. End of August, 1st September is the hot part. I didn't either. Jeff. I went a couple, 3 times, man. It just seemed like every time I wanted to go do something, it was either pouring down rain or I had something else to do. That's why I'm really hoping to go either Friday or Saturday, go get in the swamp. Just go for a boat ride. Ride around. Look at stuff I ain't seen in a while. Get some video. Really, Grant? You usually fish quite often. Yeah. I had to. I had to. All right, y'all know I work from home, right? I work right here. Right here. This is my work spot, and um, when I got off work, I had to run a quick errand. I said, you know what? I haven't worn my shirts in a while. I need to wear them. Um, I need to wear them. We just got water back. Well, I heard that the Little Lynches was flowing over. Was how about where y'all are at? Y'all got a lot of water in the river. Tell us how many times you don't. It'll be September hunting for doves and teal and geese. September 1st, man, dove season, deer season's open, dove season, goose season, all opens on the 1st. Then we got early season teal around here about, I think it's about the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be in Louisiana. Lynch is out of the bank. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be. Well, Randy, have you driven down 378 towards the little the little PD? Or the big PD. I was just wondering if it's I wonder if any of those people down there got flooded out on the other end. Once you cross the big PD between the hot spot and was it Conway and that those low lying areas down in there. If you had an opportunity to drive that way, and see if anybody got because that's generally when we have a rain event, they're going to flood. Yeah, a little PD flooded. Yeah. Yeah, back in 2015 when we had that major flooding, about 2 to 3 weeks later, um, had to go to Myrtle Beach, and little PD is what? Your daddy going to give you some shooting lessons? I hope so, Mark. Oh, that's bad, Keith. Little PD is gone? What do you mean it's gone? Hopefully I'll have a pond by next year, September. I got you. But I had to go to Myrtle Beach, and as soon as you cross Waccamaw, that hotel right there on the right hand side, it was still underwater. Is that much water is just gone, huh? I knew they were going to get flooded. RD will teach you he doesn't miss. 3 weeks ago, little PD was like 2 foot, and now it's 13 foot now. Good Lord. Well, there goes one of my duck holes. Gone. I'm saying we had a lot of water. I can imagine what the Santee Swamp is right now. Then I still want to go. I'll sky blast, water swat, and miss with the best of them. All of them never make video. They flooded last week. Now we're getting the water. Yeah, that's about right. We had a lot of water. Yeah, Jeff. We like I said, it didn't flood where I'm at, but I mean, there was one time there was some standing water on the road, but it lasted maybe an hour or two, and then it went away. I knew the rivers were going to be out the banks. I'm hoping by Friday it'll go down a little bit, get up in the swamp. I mean, you can go anywhere you want to now, with or without a mud motor. I'm just ready. And them diver land on the water, they getting swatted. Hey, you've done the job. You put them in the decoys. I'll water swat. I'll water swat with the best of them. They're dried up in the hot weather, but rain is on the way Tuesday night through Friday. We don't have the birds to say no. Yeah, I think that's the truth. We've been on standby all week for boat rescue. Luckily, I didn't get a call. That's good. You know, Randy, if y'all need help, if I can get there, all you do is call me. Won't be the first time I've done it. All right, Mark, you have a good one, man. I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening after we get back, but I'll give you a call. No, there ain't nothing with a good water swap. I've been a party to many of them. When we used to have grass in our lake and the ringnecks would come in thick, telling you, we have put them in the we have dusted them. We get that. We start shooting from left to right or right to left. Yeah, we hem them up. Good days, good times. Oh, we got a few minutes left, so anybody got anything else y'all want to talk about real quick? I got to get my. I'm ready to go. All I got to do is get my license. That's all I got to get. Oh, dude, yeah. You will not catch me on the big PD in my boat. I did it once, and I will never do it again. My boat is not rigged for the big PD river. That river runs too quick, and it drags logs and stuff. I like hunting the big PD river. I always have, but I'm not going to do it in the boat that I've got. I need everything, Grant. I need to get my North Carolina license, my South Carolina license, my Louisiana license. I got to get all that next 3 to 4 weeks. Elite. See the dog on our waterfowl boxes. She's a machine. Is that the one you were training the other day, Keith? Did you had the video on? I need to put bougie on one of my shirts. That's what I need to do. Probably do it in October. Oh, that was your brother in the video. Okay. Build a duck blind over the weekend. We'll put it in 2 weeks from now. Gotcha. I do need to order a new boat blind. My boat blind is ragged. I need to order a new one. I need to get a new one. I need to get a new one. It's all tore up. I mean, toe up bad. Real bad. The frame is bent and tore up, and the camouflage on it is tore up and ripped up. Might be something I do for next year, unless I get lucky. I got a few small things I need to order this year, but I'm not gonna order anything big this year. Nothing big. I may get some more decoys, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that rolls. We'll see how that rolls. I know one thing, if I don't get a chance, I'm hoping that I can go Friday or Saturday to the swamp. But if I don't, there's a good chance I'll be working on the boat trailer. Got a few small things, little projects I have to finish up. Just a few things. And I'm gonna have to, when I do it, I'm gonna have to take it to the lake, drop the boat in the water so I can get to the bumps. I said that also, but you guys has been here every other day. I got you. I understood it. Like I said, I may order some. Well, I mean, I got to order some more shells. I got enough 16, but I need to get some 410 and some 28. Need some 410 and 28. And all right, RD. Just always remember the 16 gauge is the Lord's gun. So I may order some more decoys. Maybe. We'll just see how it rolls. But I'm not going to get anything big this year. I've got enough decoys to do what I need to do, what I always do. I wouldn't mind having a handful more, but I don't really need them. But I do need shells. Just like Harry, stealing my words. Oh, that's funny. All right, Jeff, you take care of yourself, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Need to get some 410 shells for your little boy this year. I'm going to be shooting my 410 this year on ducks. 410's awesome, dude. All right, guys. Well, it is going on 2 hours here. And first of all, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming in. Y'all, again, are the reason why I'm here. Is we just come in here and have a good time and laugh and joke and cut up. It's still got a couple weeks and the hunting season will start. I mean, let's face that, as today is August 12th. And we're gonna, 15, 20 days, we're gonna be killing stuff again. I can't wait. I am ready for it. I'm ready to get in a dove field, goose ponds, early season teal. Ready for it. I know Bougie's ready. I need to get some birds under her this year. 16 gauge. He was firing what? Fire shit, fire. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in every Monday night. Hey, if you got something you want to talk about, y'all, just something you want to make a discussion on, shoot me an email, man. I'll be more than happy to look at it and we'll talk about it. But anyway, we will see y'all next week, Monday night. Hopefully I can get some video this weekend doing something probably stupid. But if not, then we'll see y'all next Monday night. Y'all take care, and we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Y'all have a great one. Be good.